Onward is Pixar's latest movie and stars Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Louis Davis, and Octavia Spencer. And also, there's another Pixar movie called Soul that comes out this year, this summer. I'm so excited to go see it. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. In this movie, in this film, these two brothers have discovered a message from their father since he long since passed away, and their mother gives them this magical staff or stick, whatever you call it, and make sure there's more magic in this world. And until they got 24 hours, until they have 24 hours to bring their father back, because all you can see is his legs. So now they got 24 hours to bring their father back and see him one last time. And why I was looking forward to this movie is because I think this movie is way better than The Good Dinosaur, and Brave is fine. I love Pixar movies, but I think The Good Dinosaur is a really good movie, but it's not my favorite Pixar movie. I find it okay. Disney Pixar's Brave, I find it fine. But I think this one is way much better. This movie is fantastic. This movie is spectacular. There's some really great spectacular moments in this movie. There's not enough funny jokes between Tom Holland and Chris Pratt's characters. Octavia Spencer gives so much jokes in this movie than the other characters. The acting and the voice acting is very strong, and also Tom Holland is really good. Chris Pratt is good, and I'm like, well, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So you get Peter Parker as Spider-Man, and Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord. Wow, fantastic. I'm glad this is their first time in a Pixar movie. I think Tom Holland grew up with Disney and Pixar probably since he probably watched some of the Pixar movies I don't even know, including Chris Pratt and Octavia Spencer and Julia Louis Dreyfus. And they're both great in this movie. Everybody is pretty good in this movie. Everything in this movie has changed. It's because everything they never had back then that we have right now is all there. They have cars, they have electronic devices, they have pools, they have like stadiums and sports stadiums. They also have like motorcycles and stuff. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I know. I feel like when I wanted to see this movie, I was just like, I think this movie's gonna be way better than The Good Dinosaur, but it is way better than The Good Dinosaur because some of these characters can be cartoonish, but The Good Dinosaur had a little bit of cartoonish characters, and this one is actually doing the same thing. But not to disrespect Disney fans, including myself, I'm a big Pixar fan. I love Toy Story. I know the Cars movies ain't good. Cars 1 was pretty good. Cars 2 for me is pretty much, I think, good to me. But I know it's not a good movie since Pixar did apologize about Mater stealing the entire show from Cars 2. And for Cars 3, now they got things back in shape a little bit with Cars 3, since this is about Lightning McQueen's career of racing. But with this movie is like Harry. Mostly this movie reminds me of Harry Potter meets Wizards of Waverly Place. Sort of. This is more like a Harry Potter Wizards of Waverly Place movie to me, because I can tell it looks like it to me, because this is a magical fantasy movie, but all the stuff that they have in the movie, they never had that way back then, since everything has changed. And also they have airplanes and jets, and everything that we have is also in this movie. Also they got TVs, and now they want to make sure they have enough magic to bring the rest of their father back. These two brothers have bond together. This is a relationship between two brothers. One of them, his name is Ian, and the other one, his name is Barley. We got Ian, played by Tom Holland, and we get Barley, played by Chris Pratt. They're also pretty good in this movie. I think Tom Holland, his character is more serious, and for Chris Pratt's character, Barley, he believes in magic and believes in hardcore magic, like he believes in Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. That's actually real. And for Tom Harland's thinking, no, it's not. Tom Harland's character Ian, if that's his name, I don't know if his name is Ian. I don't even know, but these two brothers have to bond together. They have to work together as a team to figure out how to bring their father back. Because all like I said, all you can see is his legs, nothing else but his legs. Because their mother gives him this magical staff or stick, whatever you call it. I think it's a wooden magical staff to make sure there's enough magic in their world to bring the rest of their dad back because they want to see him one last time. Because I don't think they, I don't know if the father has seen them as babies or he probably passed away before they were born or after they were born. It's really hard. Well, who knows? But it is what it is. But when they heard a message from their father, says something about dad, probably I think dad's alive or whatever. I'm like, no, he's not. He's dead. And they were trying to make magic, so they put disguise on him, on his legs, to make him look like a real person. But these are real people. Um, Mostly sometimes this movie can be a little cartoonish, but I love this movie so much. I think this movie is way better than The Good Dinosaur, but not to disrespect Disney princess fans out there. Brave was fine. Yeah, I find Brave okay. And with The Good Dinosaur, there's nothing much to tell about The Good Dinosaur because I'm not going to understand what was going on in that movie. Coco is one of my favorite Pixar movies. Toy Story is part of my childhood. The Cars movies are part of my childhood. And for Soul, I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm ready to go see Soul. It's a new Pixar movie that comes out this year, which I'm looking forward to going to see. Hopefully we will get more. Well, we are getting more Pixar movies, but basically every single Pixar movie comes out every year. It's like myself, including all Disney fans, have been asking for an Incredibles 2. Where's Incredibles 2? Why make Cars 2 and Cars 3? Where's Incredibles 2? And now we have Incredibles 2. I don't know if there'll be an Incredibles 3. Well, hopefully they will. Hopefully they should make an Incredibles 3. They better. Well, I will get them for it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm so happy I got a chance to watch this movie. But I don't know what to say. Now we got Octavia Spencer's character, who's a half dragon, half lion in this movie, who works as probably works at her, probably works at this probably this little restaurant probably. And I don't know, I forgot her character's name. And Julia Louis Davis plays the mother who probably tells her sons that your father's been had passed away or whatever it is. And I know I felt bad for these two brothers and the mom that the father is no longer around anymore, but they just want to see him one last time so they're able to so they can be able to like have one more relationship with him before he disappears or whatever it is. And I'm so gratefully to be able to watch this movie. I think this movie is pretty good. But sometimes this movie doesn't have enough jokes between other characters. You know, sometimes this movie can be a little cartoonish. Sometimes, and sometimes this movie doesn't have enough emotional parts of the movie. There's no emotional parts of the film like Inside Out has. You know, Inside Out has been more emotional than this movie. But I understand this is Pixar's first. Well, this is Pixar's latest movie, which I understand, but this movie could at least have some emotional moments like Inside Out did. Well, Inside Out did, without copying from Inside Out. This movie could have been emotional, but all you see is comedy. This movie could have been. There's not enough emotional moments not enough sad emotional moments in this movie, but that's what could have happened in the movie, but none of that ever happened. But I'm sure probably Disney Pixar's soul hopefully will be emotional. You know, we love Disney Pixar. We love every single Pixar movie, but sometimes those movies are like you're just like, The Good Dinosaur was okay, Brave was fine, Cars 2 was the worst. I know Cars 2 was the worst, but with Cars 3, they fixed everything with Cars 3 since Pixar apologized for Cars 2 that Mater stole the show in the movie, which is actually, I don't blame Mater. I blame Pixar for that, but I don't even know. It is what it is. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. This is a magical movie. This is like a magical movie that I'm so happy I get a chance to watch, and hopefully I will watch this movie over and over and over again. Tom Harland's character, named Ian, I guess. I think his name is Ian. He's one of my most beloved characters in the movie because I know how he is. Because I do act serious just like him. Because I know, because he's just like a serious character. He looks more like a serious character than a jokey character like his brother Barley in the movie. Yeah, because he's just like, yeah, magic is real. We're going on a quest. Can you just calm down for once in your life, please? That's how Tom Harland is. Well, he's pretty good. But I don't know what else to say about this movie. That's all I gotta say. But I I'm so happy I got. Hopefully, I will get a chance to watch this movie again. Um, I'm gonna review the movie The Way Back on Tuesday for now. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that I'm just gonna review The Way Back. You, well, if you haven't heard that movie, it's with Ben Affleck. This movie came out like Friday or so. This movie came out this Friday. So hopefully, well, which was last week. I'm actually gonna review this. I'm gonna review that movie on Tuesday for now, and then I'll review another movie. Well, if I don't even know, but I'll review The Way Back on Tuesday for now. So that's all I gotta say. That's all. So that's all I gotta say for this movie review for Disney Pixar's Onward. And there's nothing much to say about this movie. All I know is this movie is pretty good. This movie actually makes me happy. This movie makes me more happier than The Good Dinosaur did. The Good Dinosaur just makes me like, nah, no thank you. But I actually enjoyed this movie. I'm so happy I got a chance to watch it. And that's all I gotta say for this movie review for Disney Pixar's Onward. And hopefully and mostly Soul. Stay tuned for Disney Pixar's Soul. It'll be out this year. So excited to go see it. So that's all I gotta say for this movie review. So be sure to like and subscribe, press notification button, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and I'll see you on my next video. And thanks for watching.